Bobby Garcia was murdered on Saturday night and his body discovered around 8 a.m. on Sunday by visitors at Plaza E of the Cahal Pech Maya Monument. The 19-year-old student was shirtless and his throat had been slit. Just before 4 o'clock this afternoon, a post-mortem concluded that Bobby was stabbed multiple times all over his body. His older brother, Oscar Garcia, says that an X was also carved on his face and his stomach.
He had several stab wounds and a slit to his throat that severed the ear passage, I would say. He had approximately 7 stab wounds, meaning that whoever did it really wanted him to hurt him or something. All over his body, on his knee, feet, on his chest, his back, his throat was slit.
Oscar says that Bobby left home around 7 p.m. on Saturday, saying that he was going to the park and never returned. The family went looking for him before heading to the archaeological site where police had just discovered the body. The family believes that the younger Garcia was lured to Cahal Pech and his death because he didn't really go out at night, even more so because he was in pajamas and it was raining.
And I was really curious to find who he was talking to and who was the last person who messaged him to come out. So we checked his personal laptop that he has at home that he usually records music on. And we found out that his Facebook was logged in. And we searched his Facebook and found 2 accounts, one as Dank Frank and one as Charlie Chung. And further looking into the accounts, the pictures and what's not, we noticed several pictures were the same on both accounts, and both of them were talking about the same thing, heading to the same location and taking the boombox and some snacks. And that's how we figured it out. Then from there, we informed the police, handed over the laptop so they can do their investigation.
According to police, investigators are looking for 2 persons in connection with this latest murder in the West and confirmed that the homicide is not gang-related.
We are seeking those 2 individuals who we believe can assist us in this investigation.
Sir, was he a gang-affiliated person, or are there any gang elements involved in this?
Not that we know of.
This afternoon, investigators and scenes of crime personnel were back on the scene at Cahal Pech. In the pan of a police pickup truck was a suspect whose identity we will not disclose at this time. But according to Oscar Garcia, the detainee was his brother's friend.
He did consider the person a friend, meaning that he would always go hang out with him. They would go to his house. And I think a couple times or one time, not quite sure how I work, I'm not always at home, he came over to my house, so I understand their relationship was good. And I don't know what led to the incident, but something definitely is wrong within that friendship.
Oscar says Bobby never complained of his life being threatened. Duane, Moody for News 5.